My fellow friends, I welcome you to the inaugural episode of Wisdom in the Wilderness. I am your host, Dorothy Wright, and today we begin an enlightening journey into a topic that, whilst complex, is essential for our interconnected world. And the title is Integrating Cultures of the Globe. In this first episode, we explore two rich and historically distinct cultural spheres, European and African cultures. At a glance, they might appear to be worlds apart, but within that contrast lies a profound opportunity of integration, one that can lead to a deeper and more refined cultural understanding. Our aim is not to ignore the complexities or challenges inherent in blending such diverse traditions, but rather we seek to explore how the profusion of each culture's strength might give rise to what we might call a superculture, a harmonious blend that encourages mutual respect and shared values, especially between the two populations that have at times struggled to find common ground. To begin, we will examine certain African cultural practices that can offer valuable insights to the European societies, particularly in addressing the growing concerns around mental health and psychological well-being amongst European youths. One key area worth exploring is the approach to discipline. In many African households, discipline is rooted in structure and responsibilities, often including some form of corporal punishment that aims to instill values such as respect, accountability, and resilience. While this method can be contradictory, particularly within the liberal European frameworks, it reflects deeper cultural principles that emphasizes community responsibility and ethical development from a young age. Many adults who were raised in this tradition report feeling a strong moral compass and a clear sense of personal responsibility. By contrast, the European parenting approaches have increasingly emphasized emotional support and individual expressions, sometimes to the point of reducing firm boundaries. While well-intentioned and rooted in compassion, this approach can in some cases contribute to a lack of structure or a diminishing sense of accountability, which may be one factor that causes the rise in psychological challenges amongst the European youths. This raises an important question. What could happen if we integrated the value-based structure of the African disciplinary tradition into the European context, whilst still respecting the individuality and the autonomy that the European cultures emphasize? Could such sympathies help and bring a more balanced, resilience, and mentally grounded generation? It is important to approach these conversations with care, avoiding the pitfalls of cultural superiority or oversimplification. This is not about one culture supplanting another. It is about mutual enrichment, about finding common ground and shared solutions to shared challenges. As we reflect together, consider how have you personally, as an individual, how has your own cultural experiences shaped your views on discipline and ethics and mental being? And in what way can we learn from one another, honoring our heritages while building bridges that foster deeper understanding? Think about that. And I want to thank you for joining me for this step. And as I leave you to ponder on the two questions, I truly, truly appreciate your presence today as we step into a global dialogue. And I hope that today's discussion will create curiosity and open pathway for dialogue. Please stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to explore the diversity and tapestry of the cultures that shape our world. But before I sign out, I would like to ask you and to encourage you to follow, to like, to share, and subscribe to our channel, because your support is so appreciated, because it helps us to spread the word far and wide. And until next time, may we all continue to find wisdom in the wilderness of our shared human world. Thank you once again.